Before dawn on October 25, 1944, the escort carrier USS Kalinin Bay and the rest of Taffy 3 were launching airstrikes to support the landings on Leyte, east of Samar. At 6:47, lookouts spotted gun flashes to the northwest. Moments later, radar confirmed the unthinkable. A massive Japanese surface force was closing fast. Vice Admiral Takeo Kurita's center force of 4 battleships, 8 cruisers, and 11 destroyers had slipped through San Bernardino Strait and was bearing down on the lightly armed escort carriers. What followed would become one of the most astonishing upsets in naval history. Kalinin Bay, the last carrier in formation, was quickly straddled by shellfire, and at 7:50, a 14-inch shell tore through her hangar deck, the first of 15 direct hits she would take that morning. Despite flooding and flames, she stayed in the fight. Her single 5-inch gun fired at targets over 8 miles away, scoring 2 hits on the heavy cruiser Haguro and forcing her to withdraw. Overhead, pilots attacked with whatever weapons they had loaded: depth charges, rockets, machine guns. Many even made dry runs in an attempt to slow the Japanese advance. By mid-morning, Kalinin Bay's flight deck was ripped open, communications were down, and shells were still falling with disconcerting rapidity, yet she refused to yield. When Japanese destroyers launched torpedoes from the horizon, one of her Avengers shot 2 of them out of the water, and a 5-inch shell deflected a third. Relentless air attacks and the heroic charges of the destroyers Johnston, Hull, and Samuel B. Roberts finally forced Kurita to break off the attack. Then came a new threat. At 10:50, Japanese aircraft attacked in one of the first coordinated kamikaze strikes of the war. A plane struck St. Lo, detonating her magazines and sinking her in minutes. Another crashed into Kalinin Bay, blasting a hole in her deck and shearing off her port stack. When it was over, Taffy 3 had done the impossible. 6 escort carriers, 3 destroyers, and 4 destroyer escorts had driven off the most powerful surface fleet Japan had sent to sea since Midway, saving the landings at Leyte. Kalinin Bay suffered 15 hits, 60 casualties, and 5 dead. For her gallantry under fire, she was awarded the Presidential Unit Citation.